The fall opening weekend of college football continues. The second day in a row here in Atlanta that we have ACC meeting SEC. And we lift the curtain on what could be a special season for number 13, South Carolina, as they take on the Hokies of Virginia Tech as we welcome you to the Aflac kickoff game.
Coordinators, there's a lot of football firepower on this field here today, both on the field, in the coaches' booths, and in this broadcast booth, Bob.
If you say so.
That's right. Let's go.
You're talking about yourself. Virginia Tech won the toss and deferred. So we will see Lenora Sellers with the football. He starts with a seventh-year senior, 25-year-old Oscar Attaway. That tailback to his right. And why not put it up to start the game? He dumps it off to Maurice Brown, the tight end. Simple little tight end slip screen.
Higher highs.
That's tight end Brady Hunt in motion. Play action again. Seam shot and stride. Nick Harbor, the track star, flashes the speed, gets loose, and Caleb Brown brings him down. Probably needs to be stout, to say the least, today and the whole year for Virginia Tech.
They've got some dudes up there. Kamari Copeland, one of the very best athletes, number 13 that you'll see in all college football.
Play action again for Sellers. Another simple little dump off to Brady Hunt. Catch and run for the tight end again. Two chunk plays made by
an area where South Carolina wants to be better in 2025, down here in the red area. When you have a guy who's a dual threat like Linares, there's no reason why this team shouldn't be more efficient.
Quarterback run with two tight ends up and paved the way for Lenora Sellers.
And
bulldozer, end zone, touchdown.
In a hurry.
Well, if you are looking for a tone-setting drive to begin a season, did we just see it or what for South Carolina?
You're just going to see they're just going to pull the guard and pull the tight end, and they're just going to lead up in the hole. Linares is going to fake and then just follow him through the hole. He makes the safety miss. And you're talking about 6'3", 245 pounds. You better get your head in front of him or he'll run you right over.
Delayed blitz, slam, incomplete, thrown behind Donovan Green. So it will be a 3-and-out for Virginia Tech with Brandon Cisse there.
They are tone setters for this defense, and they need to set it here on third down and get off the field.
Showing blitz on 3rd and 11. They'll rush only 4. And Sellers on the move. Stays in bounds and scrambles for the first down. He made Antoine Santiago. Only a 3-man rush. Sellers with all day has to check it down to the tight end Michael Smith, reaching for the first down and didn't get there. It'll be 4th down and about a yard.
Position, running their feet, and as you mentioned, Marcellus Hawkins is getting that foot in the ground. Now they got a 3rd and short, need to convert.
Drones, play action, has a one-on-one, takes a shot, drops it in. Donovan Green, first down and then some. To the 45-yard.
That's a nice pickup for them.
Play action again for Drones. Long throw to the sideline. Turning upfield is Aiden Green. A broken tackle and nearly got to the red zone before he was finally knocked. Convert on 3rd down in the red zone. 4-man rush. Drones still flushed out. Escapes the rush of Dylan Stewart. Heaves one into traffic in the end zone and it's intercepted. Fred Johnson, one of those alpha dog linebackers back playing center field.
There you see the good and the bad associated with Kyron Drones. You're going to see Dylan Stewart coming off the edge. You're going to see him make him miss and buy time. But this is where you have to make good decisions when you're down there in the red area. Just go ahead and take off and run this football and see if you can pick up the first down. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and then you make and hit. They will make plenty of plays today.
Lenora Sellers from the end zone, and he will go down for a safety. The defense scores for Virginia Tech. Emmett Laws was part of an orange crush that swallowed up Lenora Sellers.
You're just going to see the push here. You're going to see the drive and the drive. Kevin Gilliam Jr. And as you mentioned, Emmett Laws, they just crushed the pocket from the inside, rushing with lane integrity, caging in the quarterback. That's what they call it when you're going up against a guy who's...
It's 3rd down and 24. Jeremiah Coney just going to try and buy a little bit of real estate coup for the punters, and instead Fred Johnson says no. Right
now here you got a little bit of a 3rd and long type of situation. This is where Linares has to go to work, has to prove that he can read this out and convert.
High's time, high throw, incomplete. Airmailed Brady Hunt. So it will be a punt for South Carolina. Delayed blitz, flag on the play, and wrestling the football at the 40-yard line for what would be a completion as Heath will have to check the penalty marker. Thrown back near the line of scrimmage.
Number 5, offside. Number 6, defense, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
That's what it was. Just trying to cheat that line of scrimmage.
Those are the only points on the board right now for Virginia Tech as they open the 2nd quarter. With Drones finding a wide open crosser. Donovan Green loose down the sideline. Out of bounds inside the Gamecocks 25-yard line with a late flag thrown as well.
This is a nice job of just hitting the shallow cross coming across the field to Donovan Green. South Carolina's 2nd-level defenders lost track of him as they got run off from all the deep routes going down.
And turned it over. Let's see what happens here on 3rd and 11. He's going to lob one into traffic in the end zone, incomplete for Aiden Green. So it will be a field goal. So John Love, who had a tremendous year last year, 16 for 18 on the season. This one from 29. And he knocks it right down the middle. And it's now South Carolina 7, Virginia Tech 5. Out in 10. Sellers once again on the move. He's going to tuck it under and try and run. And he will not come anywhere close to picking up the 1st down as Caleb Woodson shadows him to the sideline.
Another good job. And they can get the ball back in favorable field position. If you're Virginia Tech, you got to find a way to convert.
Gamecocks lost their top 4 interior defensive linemen, 3 on NFL rosters. And running through contact, Marcellus Hawkins does indeed pick up the 1st down. Up there on 3rd down and 3. Gamecocks show blitz. They rush only 4. Drones wide open and incomplete to Marcellus Hawkins. Well, that should have been a layup 3rd down conversion to neutralize the pass rush, right? Slip a screen behind it.
Exactly, and get Oscar Adway out there on the perimeter, see if he can make a defender miss. But you see these linebackers just flying to the football.
Adway again, 1st down.
I think what you're seeing, these linebackers, Keller and Woodson, I mean, it is an absolute, like a dynamite explosion every time they are meeting pads with these running backs. Good physical football.
Counter play, Adway. Nice cut again, and he grinds out another 1st down.
Of a powerful pass rush. Pramel Hodge fall. 6'3", 288 pounds.
Making a man miss in the backfield, face it. Down the sideline with a cutback. He just about got it all back. It was 2nd and 3rd.
Man, he took off his headset. He listened to the whole thing and then just sat back and smiled.
I can imagine the memories. 3rd down and 3. Linares Sellers rolls out, throws across his body. 1st down inside the 10-yard line.
Feet in bounds, well executed 3rd down conversion.
They run it with Faison. He gets swallowed up at the 9-yard line. Cody Heisman
potentially so much more dangerous.
Harbor in motion. Play action. Sellers stumbles a bit. Buys time. Misses Harbor. And it will be 3rd down and goal. Flag just dropped.
But he's got to get it going.
Now he looks end zone. Floats one for Harbor. Gets a foot down. Controls the football. Yes. Touchdown.
Well, that's getting it back on right there. That is a beautiful touch throw. Opposite hash on a corner route to Nick Harbor lined up in the slot. And there you see that big 6'5" frame. Secures the catch. Got his foot down.
It's a 4-point call at least. As William Joyce out from short range knocks it through, but instead of a touchdown, the Gamecocks have to settle for a field goal the final 3 games. Now he's healthy, but this is a stout defense he's opening up against.
Yeah, and you mentioned the key word. Now he's healthy, and they want to keep him that way.
There he goes again.
They don't want him taking too many of those kinds of hits right there. They want him to be judicious.
Yard.
Let's get to the next play.
Drones, a little tush push. And it looks like they will give him just enough for the first down. And that might take us down to the 2 minutes. Trying to get lined up on defense before a big 3rd down. And they may have gotten a stop. And if they did, I have to think Shane Beamer's going to use a timeout. 37 seconds.
The ball a year ago. Got to see Cam Ward play a couple different times. Got to see Marcus Freeman in Notre Dame too, right here in this building.
3rd down and 3. All-out blitz. They beat it for a first down and more. Catch and run for Aiden Green. That'll stop the clock. 13 seconds to go. But they might. Now that saved Virginia Tech a timeout. So they still have 2 left with 13 seconds on the clock. Drones. Long throw to the sideline. Incomplete. And now only 6 seconds on the clock. So do you let John Love? He gets it away. Will it reach? It looks like it will. He's got it. John Love from 56 makes it a 2-point game at halftime.
These kickers are making these long field goal attempts look like nothing. They're making them look like PATs. You see, they get some push on the interior. Monkel Goodwine, it's just right down the middle. Boom. He clears and can do with it. He's had some good moments. See what he can do against this South Carolina defense that can rush the passer pretty well.
Thomas Williams from the goal line. And he won't even get past the 16-yard line. So
With the ball in your hands.
chance to put together back-to-back possessions. And Hawkins will move the chains.
Give him some kind of RPO.
Quarterback run it is. And a first down and more. Oh, and Philip Montgomery was at Baylor. 4-man rush. Drones, bullets one, dropped. Takai Heath had it right in his hands for what should have been an easy first down and couldn't hold on. See, Beamer said the same. So we had him in for a camp and our eyes open. We're like, oh, I think we need to invite this guy to a game. And he went to the Tennessee game a couple of years ago. They had a big win. It was electric. But as Attaway spins out of a couple of tackles and picks up a south.
Easy completion, letting his ball carriers do the work.
Pulls it, and there's the little tight end dump off that worked so well on that opening drive. Brady Hunt with a catch and run.
He's doing a nice job of changing the picture from pre-snap to post-snap, playing that mind game with Lenora Sellers.
Sellers, errant throw, incomplete. Hoping for Mazio Bennett, who's been quiet. Isaiah Cash, 1 and 2. A big spot here. Drones holds on to the football. Powers his way for a first down. Nice fake to Hawkins. He bought just enough real estate and picked up 4.
You see, they...
Blitz coming. Drones, one-on-one down the sideline. Flags everywhere. It's going to be pass interference on Miles Norwood. He grabbed a hold of Donovan Green. And did Green make that catch? He might have made the catch despite being held on to. sack. And Shook throws it away as he got outside the pocket.
Ruling on the field is
At some point in time.
Enoris Sellers running for his life again and nowhere to go. Everyone's in the act now, Ben. Including points against, rushing, and total defense. Drones. Clean pocket, tipped ball incomplete. It was behind Tucker Holloway. Looked like J.R. Johnson rising with Shane Beamer's lineage on special teams. Playing and coaching for his dad. This is a really good kick, though. Swain on the return. Gets free. Swain to midfield. Breaks a tackle. Stays in bounds. Bakari Swain. Spin cycle. Touchdown.
They needed an explosive play. Bingo.
It's a two-score lead.
And here you see Bakari Swain just make a nice clean catch on it. He's able to make the first couple of defenders miss. They had got some good hold up on the outside, and then he just turns into a running back, just weaving his way through traffic, keeps his balance and dives in. What a huge play for South Carolina. You know what? They're going to be late getting down the field anyway, and as this plays out, you can see the fact that the big guys aren't even down the field. What Bakari Swain's going to have to do is he's going to have to make some of the leakage. He's going to have to make those guys miss. But then what he has to do is just make the big guys in the back end dismiss them in open field. They have no shot. It's just a...
Virginia Tech looking for an answer now. They need 2 scores. Play action for Drones. Slant on time for a first down. Although
As you said, there's a lot of time left in this ball game. Just under 12 minutes and counting.
Near side, it's Hawkins. He has the first down. Blitz coming. Drones has a one-on-one down the sideline. An incredible catch. Drones on the move. And now is that decision. Do you try the field goal to cut the lead back down to 8, 39 yards out? He's got it. Such a reliable kicker. 9 minutes to go. South Carolina's lift for South Carolina makes it a 2-score game again. But Virginia Tech can't surrender points. Faison bottled up. Bodies crashing everywhere in the tackle box, and it looks like he has the first down.
That's a heck of an individual.
Play action. Sellers takes a shot for the track star. In stride, Harbor, touchdown. Thought South Carolina might go for 2 to see if they could extend the lead to 14. Instead, they opt for the point after. They do have the 24-11 lead.
Look, off of the play action, the corner, Caleb Brown, if you do not jam Nick Harbor clean and you let him get off the line of scrimmage, that's going to be the result.
One play clock under 10, and they're still trying to get lined up. Play clock at 2. Slam, caught, first down. Aiden Green again. 3rd down and 10. And once again, they've got a 5-man front, and they'll bring all 5. Drones over the middle. Low, unable to hold on. Aiden Green. He had room to run. Virginia Tech has to have it to keep the game alive. 4th and 10. Drones buying time. Fires one, intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Williams. 2:03 to go, and with a 2-touchdown lead, the Gamecocks have it back.
Just playing two-man across the board. Man-to-man back here. Got two safeties deep. They're just going to run some games inside. And you're going to see Kyron Drones flush out of the pocket to his left. But you just see the safety, Peyton Williams, just hanging deep, just like he's supposed to. Man under, too deep. As a safety, you're there for the overthrows, making sure nothing gets behind you. Textbook defense on the part of South Carolina. Kyron Drones.
3rd and 13. Sellers avoids a sack. Breaks another tackle. Stays in bounds. He's got the first down. Lenora
just gets brighter and brighter, but he just stays the same.
Oscar Attaway to the 35-yard line. From there, it will be 4th down, but the game got. South Carolina will go for it. Lenora Sellers will try and run for it, and he'll get it.
Kyron didn't really win from the pocket, but a lot of that was self-inflicted.
There's the Gatorade bath for the coach. So that will make it official, as this Aflac kickoff game goes to the SEC once again. And your final score will be South Carolina 24, Virginia Tech 11. And the point you made a fair one as well. Virginia Tech's going to give some people problems this year.
They sure are. As soon as the quarterback play gets a little bit leveled off and they can be more consistent moving the football, the defense plays quality football. They're going to be a good football team.
A solid opening win for the Gamecocks. For Louis Riddick and Chris Budden, I'm Bob Wischusen. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, over on ABC, Notre Dame Miami's coming up. Right now, it's time for Baseball Tonight Sunday Night Countdown.